So starting with JP, each player will take turns having control of the board. You can select any category, any value, and you'll have the chance to either answer or pass. If you answer correctly, you get the points. If you answer incorrectly, you lose the points, and then I give the answer. The question doesn't pass. If you do pass, the other player gets a chance to steal, answer correctly, and gain the points, answer incorrectly, and lose the points. You do not get a chance, however, to pass on a daily double, where you can choose to wager up to the value of the question or your current point total, whichever is higher. You must answer on a daily double. The cumulative point total this week will be added to the cumulative point total of next week's double John-pardy round. You'll then have the final total points that you can wager 2 weeks from now on final John-pardy. Now, I apologize to anybody who's listening right now who's watched television anytime since 1964, but now certain players won't be able to carp nearly as much. I'm sure he'll figure out a way, but that's the game. And our categories today are Leave Me Alone, Red Citizens, Captain Fantastic, and Let's Talk About Six.
And just to clarify for those listening, what is Red Citizens?
Those are players who played for both Liverpool and Manchester City. So, JP, you have control.
Oh, let's start.
Well, why does JP have control?
Because he is the defending
champion.
Okay, fine. Carry on.
Respect your elders. Let's talk about six for 600s.
All right. 600. Liverpool began their Champions League campaign against this team that season.
First game that season. Napoli?
Can I steal?
No.
Incorrect. I wasn't paying attention to the rules. It's PSG, though.
It is PSG. So, yeah. JP starting with negative 600 points. Ben.
I'm just counting on John not being able to count again this week.
That's smart. Yeah. That's the Nova Scotia education system for you. All right, John. Let's talk about 6 for 400.
This many former Liverpool captains hoisted the Champions League / European Cup before Jordan Henderson.
But how many captains? 4?
That is correct.
Yeah,
that's what I figured.
Should be easier on that.
JP.
Let's move off to... I'm not going to be too good at some of these categories. Let's go Captain Fantastic for 400.
Gerrard replaced this big Finn as Liverpool captain.
Sami Hyypiä.
That is correct. We're up to minus 200.
Just like my bank account.
Ben.
Let's talk about 6 for 800. John.
The Reds won a penalty in this minute of the final.
What was the first minute?
Correct.
Oh, what?
I couldn't remember the second minute.
I thought it was second minute.
Yeah,
that was an 800. That was an 800 point one.
Don't hit
which you would have gotten wrong.
Yeah, you would have guessed.
It's a 50-50. It was a 50-50 shot for me, and I might have.
Yeah, it was actually a 1 out of 90 shot. Really.
Yeah, that's how that works, JP. You've got control.
I created math. Don't worry about that. All right, let's go. Jeez, now I just want to go. Let's talk about 6 for 1,000.
All right.
The way some of those questions are going.
This midfielder was forced off in the first half at Camp Nou due to injury.
First half? What match? Which one? First or second match?
This midfielder was forced off in the first half at Camp Nou
that was
due
the
to
first
injury.
game. I'm gonna have to pass on that. I don't want to gamble that one right now.
Ben?
Yeah, I don't want to. I think I know, but I don't want to gamble. Thus, lose 1,000. Would I lose money if I'm wrong?
You would lose money if you were wrong.
I took a stab at Ginny. Did he go off?
He did not. It was Naby Keita.
I thought it was Keita.
Jeez, that's
that's
didn't even play. Jeez.
Yeah, it was just like, a defender got injured. Probably Matip. Yeah. So.
You would pass though, so you don't lose the points on that.
Okay,
Ben?
Okay, give me Red Citizens for 200.
This defender made 82 appearances for City and 46 for Liverpool, but he's almost certainly better known as a gunner.
Really? I think I know this.
As a gunner.
Defender. Jeez. I mean, I feel like it's going to be really obvious when I hear it.
Are you going to pass?
Yeah, I'm going to pass, yeah.
JP?
So how many for City?
82 appearances for City, 46 for Liverpool, but he's almost certainly better known as a gunner.
No years on this one, eh? No, I'm going to pass on that.
Colo Torre, boys.
Oh, yeah. Really? Is a
gunner?
Gunner.
He was part of the Invincibles.
Oh, I guess in my mind it would have been after, but that Yep. Okay, got it.
All right. Let's go back to Captain Fantastic for 800.
And that is our first daily double. So, JP, because you have minus 200 right now, you can wager up to 8.
Ben's at 1,200. So let's go for the full 8.
Alrighty. Gerard's last goal as a Liverpool Premier League player was against this team, now found 9th in the championship.
Stoke?
That is correct.
Yeah.
You are back on the board.
It was a bit of a shot in the dark, but I was
because that was the last
sort
game.
of confident there.
Didn't Liverpool lose like 6-1 or something?
Yeah, it was the one soul, and they kind of gifted it to him. Ben, you've got control of the board.
Leave me alone for 200.
This player sent on loan this year was the first of his countrymen to play for the Reds.
Minamino.
Correct. JP.
Leave me alone for 4.
Former Red Stuart Downing described this player as a frightening talent and almost the go-to man, which, given his age, is a big responsibility.
And is he loaned?
He is a Liverpool loanee who Stuart Downing has described as a frightening talent and almost the go-to man, which, given his age, is a big responsibility.
Pass.
Quebec.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Harvey Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
Stuart Downing was talking about him? I mean,
he plays with Stuart Downing. They're on the same team.
Oh, that makes a little more sense.
Stuart Downing's a Blackburn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben?
Let's see here. Red Citizens for 400.
This striker came through at City as a youth, but eventually joined Liverpool after a spell at Chelsea. Great dancer, too.
Oh, Daniel Sturridge?
That is correct.
I'm going to contest that as a great dancer comment.
Iconic dancer.
Okay.
JP.
Captain Fantastic for 1,000.
In his breakout year, Gerrard played mostly at centre midfield, taking the place of this injured Liverpool captain.
I think I know. I'm just not confident enough. So I'm pretty sure I know.
I know it's going to be one of those, like, crap, how did I not put it together? Oh, come on.
Gonna need an answer or a pass?
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm gonna have to pass. Damn it.
Ben's passing.
I'm not confident enough.
Yeah.
Jamie Redknapp.
Okay, I'm glad.
All right, yeah. I don't think I had that one coming.
Ben.
Okay, give me Red Citizens for 600.
God. It's hard to believe that the striker ever played in Sky Blue, but things were different back then.
Robbie Fowler.
That is correct. JP.
Captain Fantastic for 600.
In his 2015 biography, Gerrard opined that the 4 best players to have ever played alongside him are former Liverpool teammates Xabi Alonso, Fernando Torres, Luis Suarez, along with this former Red Devil.
The 4 that he thought were the best that he played with?
Yes.
Alonso, Torres. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Mike Lowen.
Incorrect.
What? I was going to guess that.
It was Wayne Rooney.
Oh, for England.
Oh, booins. Jesus.
Jeez,
Ben,
am I just like
seriously?
am I running the table here or
You're
what?
not doing bad.
Yeah, you're pretty...
Give me the lone one for 600.
It's the second daily double. And you can wager up to 2,000.
Yeah, I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to wager 400.
All right, for 400. It's been a rough stay at Union Berlin for this Liverpool loanee, having only one appearance in a 3-2 loss. Not the worst of his career, though. A much more famous 3-1 comes to mind. Loris Karius is correct.
We were just talking about that.
Love some softballs coming up here.
Yeah.
How much was that one for?
That was 400.
So don't I get 800 because it was a daily double?
No, you bet that.
I bet 400, so I don't get 800.
No. You bet. You can double your.
Okay.
You can double your number.
Got it.
You're at 2,000. I'm at minus 200.
Oh, okay.
JP.
Oh yeah.
You're actually at 0.
Oh, that's better than minus 200.
Well, double check those though, but okay. Leave me alone for 600.
You mean 8?
Oh, sorry, 800. Yeah, I was doing the math while you were.
There was some clamor for this player to stay at Liverpool following 2 impressive displays in the League Cup, but instead he made his way to Porto this past summer, where he's been struggling to break into the starting 11.
Marco Grujic.
That's correct.
800 was it?
Ben.
Let's do Red Citizens for 800.
This former Red was actually an Everton supporter in his youth. After his time with Liverpool, he went to Spain before returning to England to play 35 games across 2 seasons for City.
Pass.
Nah.
Steve McManaman.
Yeah,
City? I didn't know that.
That's why he's always there for Liverpool versus City games. It's literally why he's there.
All right. Leave me alone for 1,000.
This Nigerian attacker has stepped up at Union Berlin with 4 goals and an assist in 6 starts before the end of 2020. This included a goal in a 2-1 victory over Dortmund.
Ojo?
Incorrect.
Oh, man. I thought that was a Nigerian. Who's?
It was Taiwo Awani.
Awakanini?
Yeah.
Or I got to see it in front of me.
All right, what's the tally at the moment?
Right now we're at 2,400 to -2.
Well,
And there's 1,000 for Red Citizen and 200 for Captain Fantastic.
200 Captain Fantastic.
And
Right.
200 for Let's Talk About 6.
Yeah.
Stevie G made 13 appearances in his first season for the Reds, wearing this number long before Ben Davies did.
Oh, 29?
Incorrect. 28.
Oh, well, okay.
JP.
Red Citizen for 1,000.
Risk it.
This one's a fun
Well,
one.
I can either.
Gerard Houllier had this player on loan for a year from PSG. Rather than sign him permanently, he went for El Hadjaj Diouf. The Frenchman
Diouf.
instead went to City, where he scored 38 in 89 appearances.
So a Frenchman went to City in place of Juve. They signed Juve instead, and
So
somebody
he
went
had.
to City.
I'll reread it here.
I'm going to pass. I'm not confident enough right now to think on that.
Ben?
I don't know.
Nicholas Anelka.
Nelka.
Yeah. All right, give me the
Let's talk
last. Give me,
about 6.
let's talk about 6, 200.
This player was the Reds' leading scorer in the Champions League 18-19.
I assume Mo Salah.
Correct. Going into next week, we are currently sitting at 2,200 points for Ben to paltry -2 for Mr. Angelopoulos. So still anyone's game as we go into double John-pardy next week.
So that's
it's
double value and everything?
Double value.
All right.
Yeah.
Good enough, man.
JP could win, and Liverpool could still win the league. Yeah.
Hey, we like those odds there. All right, guys. So that's wrapping up today's episode. Last thing we got to do is set up Leicester. Saturday morning, bright and early here in Halifax, 8:30 a.m. kickoff. We're basically racing for the top 4 now. I'm hoping to see Kabak or Davies or some dramatic changes in there to see this team. We got all week to train, so hopefully it's worthwhile. Ben, what are your thoughts on the game, and what do you got for a prediction here?
I think both Leicester and Liverpool have both been in pretty not great form, so I think it's going to be a bit of a race to the bottom. So I'm gonna predict a 1-1 draw.
Ouch. Any bold prediction you got for me here?
I think Kabak and Davies start as you just said.
Both of them.
Both of them.
All right. I like it. I'll take that as a bold prediction. You okay with accepting that, John?
I'm all right with that.
All right. What do you got for predictions here?
Honestly, I do think that this may be an opportunity for us to actually get some points on the board. I do think it's going to be a Liverpool win. I'm going to give a very tentative 2-0 victory. As for a bold prediction, I'm going to say I'm not going to go with Ben Davies and Kabak starting. I'm going to say that one of the two starts alongside Phillips.
Ooh, so Kabak / Davies with Phillips. I would love to see that, just because I want to see Phillips play a little more, and I want to see Fabinho and Hendo up in the midfield there again. And I was actually going to go with a 2-0 win as well, John. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win, just to be a little different there, saying we're going to concede something in there. I'm going to go a Kabak or Davies, and they get a goal. One of them scores on a play somehow in the mix there. Or I could just go the Nat Phillips goal, because I've been waiting for that. But I think it's more bold to go with Kabak or Davies to score from the back line on their debut. I think that's about as bold as you can get on that. And I think that's going to wrap it up from Halifax, Nova Scotia here this week, guys. Hey, lots went through today. Good times. John-pardy. Yeah. I'll complain about that off air.
John-pardy was pretty good. I like that.
Sure was. It is valid.
I'm a huge fan of John-pardy.
I love to pull the VAR on this. Where's Jamie with our VAR moments here? All right, John. Closing remarks?
Listen, just bad mouthing the game show is not going to make you any better at the game show, JP. You can't